Let me get a real quick mic check before I start talking. Hello, mic check. Alright, there it is. Alright, PML, what's going on? This is going to be a little press conference bye-week edition. So, we came out of last week with a W. I believe I did a post game on that. Against the Washington football team, King Mike. We did come out with a win. We go into the bye 5-0. I should have saved the little scenario type thing that comes up, talking about what you want to do in your bye week. We're gonna rest. We're gonna give these guys. They came out. They did their thing this first part of the season. We can give them a little rest. In addition to that, we've been working on a move for quite a while now. We're talking about week 5 now. We're about that halfway point of the season. Or week 6 now actually. We're about the point of the deadline. We have been working on a trade for a little while now. And so we're talking about a guy. I mean, if you want to look at look at the team ranks, what you can see right here. Offensively, we got no problem with that. Even our rushing game, which is not our focal point, we're efficient in. But defense, we got absolutely torching the passing game. In the running game too. We're in the top half of the league, but only because we're bottom 5 in pass yards per game. Absolutely atrocious defense. So let's look real quick. So like I was saying, this offense is not a problem. We don't got to worry about this. Mitch Morse did come back this week from injury, and Spencer Brown will be returning next week from injury. Dawson Knox has had an awesome season. Matt Breida has an awesome season. That's not what we're here to talk about. Defensively, where's our problem here? Our DB is looking a little weak. Besides Trey White, we know is a stud. We know we're working on Ashton Davis. We know he's getting up there. He's got the speed. He's got some of the intangibles. We're gonna get him up there. It's gonna take a little bit of time. Micah, on the other hand, he's on the decline a little bit. We're gonna have to find a replacement for him. Same with CB2. We're gonna have to figure something out with Fabian Moreau. He did have that pick 6, but we don't know what to do with that. But outside this D line, I mean, you see it. Khalil Mack is who we added. He's 32 years old, so he's not young, but he's somebody we're gonna use to hopefully put us over the top. We need something, some kind of, because before we had Melvin Ingram here. Melvin Ingram not gonna cut it. I like Melvin Ingram maybe as a rotational piece. Maybe he'll work in at D-tackle a little bit, some of these pass rush sets. But he's not nothing special. At least Khalil Mack, he's gonna at the very least hold his own. He's not gonna be able to run right at him all the time. Maybe he'll get a little bit of pressure. Just give me something, because at Oliver, he's doing his part. He's doing his thing. AJ Panessa, he stepped up this season, but we still don't really have a guy that we can kind of get to the passer. Hopefully, Khalil Mack can be that for us. He is older. He did lose his X factor. He's a star dev, and he's not cheap. We had to make some moves to, make this thing work. He will cost us 23 mil almost this year, and same in 2024. He can cost us a little more than 23 mil. But to get a player, go to that caliber, you have to pay up, at least for sure, in the contract. What we traded is, let me go over to 49ers. I'll show you what we traded. So, then we're going to do a little drama, man. We're going to swag out Khalil Mack a little bit. So, what we traded: former first-round pick, 6'7", Gregory Rousseau. He's got potential for sure. 6'7", 83 speed, 88 excel. He's got the power moves. He got all the traits. If Ant, who has a ton of content, if he puts some content to him, Gregory Sill's gonna be a stud. We also traded outside linebacker Matt Milano. This was almost entirely a cap move. Milano definitely isn't anything special. 77 overall. He was expensive, but he's solid. He gets the job done. He was a cap move, like I said. It was. And then we also added in a third-round pick from Buffalo. So, that's the haul, if you will. We had to give up for Khalil Mack, but in my opinion, it's worth it. We get a noticeable improvement in our defensive line. Matt Milano, I feel like this is maybe. I don't think I'm gonna have enough cap. We're gonna have to mess with the cap a little bit, do some playing around. We're gonna have to sign a new outside linebacker. The fuck is that? I don't know if y'all hear that. It's like a fucking airplane outside. We're gonna have to sign an outside linebacker. Damn near like. Alright, so we're gonna have to work with this cap a little bit because I'm not gonna have enough cap for this at this point. Alright, we're gonna have to figure that out. That's not a problem. I'll do some cap work after the fact. We're gonna have to sign 2 players. I think 2 linebackers maybe. We're gonna figure that out. First, what we're gonna do? We're gonna make sure Khalil Mack looking right. I have not mentioned, but for any of you that know, Khalil Mack did go to school at University of Buffalo, and he was a stud. He was a number 5 overall pick. I know that because the Bills had the number. We traded for the number 4 overall pick to get this dude at what everyone thought, but instead we drafted Sammy Watkins. We all know how that worked out. So that boy looking crazy. And that does bring our overall up a little bit, which, I mean, every little bit helps. So I think because I'm gonna have to fix that cap situation a little bit. What we're gonna do real quick is we just want to look at what we got coming up after this bye, real quick, and then maybe we'll do a quick look. So we got coming right after the bye is the Dolphins, which is a big game in division, huge game. He's coming off a loss this week against King Mike, who we had beat the week before. So that's gonna be a tough game, 100%. Then we got Patriots for the first time with Greeny, with A-Rod now. That's gonna be an interesting game for sure. And then we have a real tough schedule. I'm not even gonna lie. CEO, which is, I think he's undefeated right now in the NFC. Same division as KMFO, King Mike. That's a real tough fucking team to play against. They got a lot of talent all over the field. We got A-Rod and the Jets slowly getting up there. D-Lloyd, a very surprising team coming into this year. D-Lloyd is over here like fucking. He might be undefeated right now. Maybe he has 1 or 2 losses. I can't check right. I can't check actually. What the fuck am I talking about? D-Lloyd having a huge year. Adding Deshaun Watson. That is huge. Lost to Fallen and lost to 3 really good. The only users he lost to are 3 really good users. Young Mike, Hype Mike, DK, and Fallen. So to me, yeah, he's a top contender in this AFC right now, as of right now. To me, so that's gonna be another tough one. We got Jets again, Giants. Hopefully, I don't want to say anything like gimme game, but we need these 3 games. Or at least let's even say we split with A-Rod because those division games are never easy. Then we got K-Mac, Z, and the Chargers. We get Patriots again, DK, and the Chiefs, and then KMFO and the Eagles to end the season. So a brutal schedule. We have to win every single game we can, because if it comes down to how it was last season, that number one seed is going to be 3 or 4 losses. If you're lucky, it might be closer to 2 to 3 losses this year. With K-Mac just going nuts, his running back has like fucking like that's I was looking at this earlier. He changed his wide receiver to a running back because it met the thresholds. This dude Emmanuel Hall. So yeah, he has 80 carries. I mean, good for him for deving this dude up. At the same time, wait to see shit. There's a reason why he has 39 trucking, 51 stiff arm, like whatever. It's kind of gay, but this dude has 30 catches, 80 carries, and he's a straight wide receiver. But it is what it is. He's getting it done with what he got, so I can't hate, bro. I cannot hate. But we know he's gonna be here. I think he's got fucking Jurkovic, right? Quarterback. I don't even know who the fuck he's using. I don't think he knows who the fuck he's using. Like, what the fuck? No, he's not using that, dude. Why would he be using that, dude? I guess he is. So he's using Joe Milton. I guess who he's rocking with at quarterback. Just absolutely putting it on dudes. I don't know what's going on here. This is nuts. If he's using Joe Milton, a 61 actually over overall quarterback, then we gotta beat this fucking dude. That's fucking nuts. Good for him though, for real. Good for him. I'm not even playing. That's actually just impressive. That's just impressive. I think we have a NFC I can't even speak. AFC NFC game going on right now. It looks like the Seahawks did come on top. So Codes drops to 1-5. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal to start that season off. That's what I'm saying. You can't take none of these games as easy wins. Every single game in this fucking league is tough. And if you underestimate an opponent, you in for a surprise. I don't care. 1 through 32, you in for a surprise. So overall, biggest thing is we did sign Khalil Mack, or we did get to Khalil Mack today. That's gonna be a big bolster to our defense. I wonder how close is he to it? If you look, he immediately becomes, he's a top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's a top 5 dude on our team, at least overall wise. This is the guy who's gonna come and he got to produce for us. Because he's not getting another fucking. I don't care what he does, bro. I don't think he's getting another upgrade. Maybe the rest of his career. I don't know how long this dude lasts. I promise you, he's not getting signed for 22 mil after in a couple seasons. You know what I mean? Like whatever, 2 years. What, this is year 3, year 4. So he's gonna have 1 year. Year 5. We're gonna see if he returns at all. I don't know. It depends. It just depends on how well he does. And as I'm seeing, oh, yo, yo. So I'm seeing a little bit. I'm gonna post this in the general chat. Yo, if OBJ comes to Buffalo, yo, it's gonna be craziness. I swear to God. I swear to God, if OBJ comes to Buffalo, it's over. It's a whole dub. It's a whole dub. Vaughn and OBJ? Alright, don't mind if I do, bro. Yeah, let's do something like that. We could work something out. Let's get ourselves a quick dub. Yo, that's nuts. You know what? What time are we looking at?